In this video, we will discussing about our topic on analysis study on structural design at Sultan Zainal Abidin, Stadium Kuala Terengganu, and Hyatt Regency Hotel, Kansas City. Our group consists of 4 people, which is Farah Fifa binti Nasir, Farah Fana binti Lamin, Mimi Nursyada binti Ahmad Hidayat, and Muhammad Rafiq Zuhair bin Azwi.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Rafiq Zuhair, and I'm going to talk about background information of Sultan Mizan Zainal Abidin Stadium. Sultan Mizan Zainal Abidin Stadium is a multi-purpose stadium which is located in Kuala Terengganu that is capable of accommodating 50,000 people at one time. The stadium was the main venue for 12th edition Sukma in 2008. The stadium was constructed by a South Korean company and designed by a Terengganu-born architect Raja Datuk Kamarul Bahrain Shah. The stadium that cost approximately 290 million ringgit began to construct in 2005 and officially opened in 10 May 2008 after the inauguration by Yang di-Pertuan Agong Tuanku Mizan Zainal Abidin. Sultan Mizan Zainal Abidin Stadium experienced 2 incidents of roof collapse since it was built. The first incident is in June 2009 and no injuries recorded. Second one is in February 2013 and 5 injuries was recorded after another part of the roof collapsed during demolition works.
Now I'm going to explain about the details of the accident of Sultan Mizan Zainal Abidin Stadium. Sultan Mizan Zainal Abidin Stadium's roof was collapsed in 2nd June 2009. A long loud noise was heard as the roof left to the ground. At that time, the large steel roof of the half stand collapsed, destroyed altogether. Several staff was there for the preparation for the university staff game. Unfortunately, the game was cancelled due to many equipment was damaged or destroyed and vehicles parked nearby were also damaged. The roof on the left wing of the stadium was damaged after the iron frame structure supporting the 300-meter long roof was unbalanced, causing it to fall. The affected zone is the main entrance, public seating and royal podium. Fortunately, no injuries were reported. Nearly 60% of the roof structure at the cost of 25 million has collapsed, including on top of the royal bulk in the grandstand.
Hi, my name is Mimi Nursyada binti Ahmad Hidayat. I will explain about the building background for Hyatt Regency Hotel at Kansas City. In 1978, the owner Crown Center Redevelopment Corporation commenced a project to design and build 40-story with a 750-room hotel project located at 2345 Main Street, Kansas City, Missouri, and it was built and called as Hyatt Regency Hotel. It was seen as a new, modern, sleek, and impressive at the time. The construction began on May 1978 and opened after 2 years in 1st of July 1980. The main lobby became the main attraction to the customers since it built with a defining feature that provide a multi-story atrium that spanned by 3 pedestrian walkways at the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th floor, suspended from the roof. Bridge on the 4th floor was located above that on the 2nd. The 3rd floor bridge was offset. Each bridge was roughly 12 feet long, weighed 64,000 pounds, and was suspended by 3 pairs of hangers at the end and at uniform intervals. However, during the construction period, the hotel encountered with a numerous of delays and setbacks, including the collapse of their roof with the size of 2,700 square feet, which equivalent to 250 meter per square.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Farah Farhana and I will talk about the details of the accident at Hyatt Regency Hotel. 2 suspended walkways at the atrium area of the hotel were collapsed on 17 July 1981 at around 7:05 p.m., killing 111 people and 188 people were injured. 2 of the injured people died as a result of their injuries. In terms of fatalities and injuries, this was the most severe structural collapse that occurred in United States. Next, we move to comparison of case study building between Sultan Zainal Abidin Stadium and Hyatt Regency Hotel in Kansas City. The first one is in terms of types of building design. Sultan Mizan Zainal Abidin Stadium is a multi-purpose stadium built by a South Korean construction business in Kuala Terengganu. Meanwhile, the design element for the Hyatt Regency Hotel consists of a 750-room, a top-floor revolving restaurant on the 45th floor, and a 4-story open atrium. The next one is in terms of environment during the collapse. The collapse at the stadium was occurred under the average weather circumstances. Meanwhile, at the Hyatt Regency Hotel, before the collapse, some visitors noted tiny movement and swaying of the hanging walkways. Next one is in terms of load capacity. The stadium has a capacity of 50,000 people. Meanwhile, the minimum value of load capacity for the Hyatt Regency Hotel is 151 kN. And the last one is in terms of damage estimated after the collapse. For stadium, the total damage is expected to be more than 450 million ringgit. Meanwhile, for Hyatt Regency Hotel, the total damage is expected to be $100 million.
Now I'm going to explain about the similarity of structural failure for these two buildings. First is change of design. The roof of the structural design of Sultan Zainal Abidin Stadium was changed into a lightweight frame steel structure very late at the design process. For Hyatt Regency Hotel, the details of the original plan hangers for both walkways have changed over time fabrications. The second one is excessive load. Sultan Mizan Zainal Abidin Stadium have not enough space used to handle the weight of the roof itself. A big gap was made which 30 meters wide between last concrete stump and the concrete buttress. Also, bends occurring on inclined poles. Meanwhile, for Hyatt Regency Hotel, the second floor walkway was suspended from the fourth floor. The connection between the fourth floor crossbeam and the hanger supports twice the load originally intended.
The causes of accident at Sultan Mizan Zainal Abidin Stadium, Kuala Terengganu. The major causes of the collapse of the Sultan Mizan Zainal Abidin Stadium are because of inappropriate choice of material, design failure to support actual loads, low standard quality of material, change of design in last minute, and poor management. Since the roof was constructed by the foreign company, the design was quite complex and there is no other expertise in Malaysia that could supervise the roof for maintenance purpose after it built. Next, the cause of the accident at Hyatt Regency Hotel, Kansas City. The collapse was the result of changes to the design of the walkway steel hanger rods. The original design supported only 60% of the maximum load required by Kansas City building codes. However, steel company manufactured the rod and proposed two different sets, which is the first set suspending the fourth floor walkway from the ceiling and the second set suspending the second floor walkway from the fourth floor walkway. They refused to thread the whole rope below the fourth in order to screw on the nuts to hold the fourth floor in place. They thought the thread could receive some more damage since the structure was hoisted into place. With the new design, the fourth and second walkway was supported with the one and only beam that located on the fourth floor, even though it only 30% of the load. Meanwhile, the original design, the beam only support the fourth floor and the second floor will be supported completely with a rope.
Now we're moving on to the conclusion. As a conclusion, the collapse of these two buildings is a crucial issue that need to be avoided and taken care of. Other than that, the parties involved should be more responsible in making decisions and consider every aspect involved seriously as it affects many lives. They also should communicate well with each other and be honest with their professional opinions or judgments.
Finally, the recommendation. Firstly, design must be proper and complies to related statutory requirements. The architect and engineer must ensure that the design is practical, possible to construct, and safe. Then, the professional must follow and implement proper ethics and professionalism. For example, the professional should conduct proper checking on documentation and calculation before approving the project. Project managers should implement safety measures and quality controls during construction. They are also responsible to hire workers with knowledge and skills to do the works. Professionals should make sure precise calculation and right material are used so the structure will have the required strength.